Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Astro Comics, and this video isn't what I usually make, but I felt as if I had to make it. This video is about the recent news as the Sony told us, that being the PS3 store shutting down, physical disc stopping production, and a ton of movies being delisted even if you own them. So let's get into it. Now, it's no secret that for a while now we have been owning less and less of our media, but this is really a final wake-up call to many people. Now, I'm not the one to glaze physical games and media in general. I think there's a lot of benefits to digital media, but owning my games, movies, etc. that way is very important to me. The first big hit to disc recently has probably been the fact that GTA 6 won't come with a disc. Instead, you will get a shitty little code to download your game. How fucking stupid is that? When the biggest, most anticipated video game in human history decides that it doesn't need to put a disc in the box, every other publisher takes notes. EA, Activision, etc. GTA 6 in general is a big pile of shit to get into, but I do want to say I don't hate that game. I like a bit of GTA myself. Though honestly, they should just make Manhunt 3. There's also a big problem with pricing here. In the past, you could go to a website like eBay, Facebook Marketplace, or to GameStop and get a used game for cheap. I did this myself. I mean, I got some good games this way, like Call of Duty, Borderlands, etc. But with this out of the picture, Sony can control the prices all they want. A game is $60? Well, shit, if they want to, they can just keep it like that for years. Though honestly, the way prices are going, I wouldn't be surprised if it's $80. They have allegedly said that 80% of sales are digital, but I think that's bullshit. Also, shame on them for selling disc drives separately for $80 and then saying, actually, you won't be able to use that anymore. They just want to control everything. Now, for the one that hurt me the most, the PS3 and Vita stores being shut down. You might remember back in 2021 they wanted to do the same, but they didn't succeed. Well, now I think there's no turning back. They're going to shut them down for real. A ton of games are stuck on those consoles are going to be lost, including DLCs and PS1/PS2 games. Some of these do have physical releases, but what's the point when they cost hundreds of dollars? Here, for example, The Puppeteer, a very good game from what I've heard, and its physical copies are being sold for hundreds of dollars. Though this is the first few eBay results, so I might just be wrong. On the other hand, it's like $15 on the PS3 storefront. When it closes down, it's gone. They should have closed down next year around this time. Though in places like Latin America, I've heard it closes down in a couple of weeks. Steam manages to keep decades of PC game history alive. GOG lets you download DRM-free installers. Sony just doesn't want to pay the server maintenance. They are actively choosing corporate convenience over video game preservation. And the last thing I want to talk about is the movies that are being deleted from people's accounts. Not delisted, deleted. If they were delisted, it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but straight up deleting movies you paid for is a fucked up move. The movies include stuff like Terminator 2, Hot Fuzz, Apocalypse Now, and many more. Sony tries very hard to convince us that it's a community, but to them, we are really just wallets to take out money off. Well, that was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn the notification bell. And make sure you enjoy your games while you can, because I sure know I will. I'm gonna go buy some PS3 games before they're all gone. This was Astro Comics signing off. See ya.